So here for lesson 1.2, we're going to talk about fractions, decimals, and percent as ratios. So we know that all ratios can be written either in fraction, decimal, or percent format. So as a fraction, our fraction, to fill in the blank, is a ratio that compares a part to a whole. So we know that 3/4, we can write that as 3 out of 4 pizzas. We can also write that, if we're going to write all three notations, we have our fraction is 3/4. If we use the colon, it'll be 3 with the colon 4. Or if we use the word 2, we can write 3, the word 2, 4. So here we're going to write the fraction as a ratio 3 ways, just like we did in the previous slide. We'll write this as a fraction, 5/9. That's a big surprise. We can write that as a colon, 5, the colon, and then 9. And then we can write this using the word 2. We can write 5, 2, 9. Let's do the same thing for 2/3. Our fraction for 2/3 is 2/3. Using the colon, the eyeball part of the smiley face, we can write that as 3:2. I'm sorry, 2:3. 2:3. Or we can use the word 2. We can write this as 2, the word 2, 3. So we know that all ratios can be written as a fraction, decimal, and percent formats. The decimal is a ratio, is our key word there, that compares part to a power of 10. So we compare the tenths place, the hundredths place, or the thousandths place. And so as you can see at the bottom, we know that 0.5 can be read as 5/10. 0.37 can be read as 37/100ths, or 0.003 can be read as 3/1000ths. And we're going to write this decimal as a ratio 3 different ways. So our very first decimal, we have 17/100ths. So the way we say this, 17 is our numerator. Hundredths is going to tell us that we have 100 in the denominator. Let's go use the colon. So we can write this as 17:100. And we can use the word 2. Write this as 17/100. So when we look at this decimal, 25/1000ths, we're going to write this as 25/1000. And then we can go ahead and simplify. So we're going to go ahead and divide the top and bottom by 25. That's going to give us 1 in the numerator. And that's going to give us 40 in the denominator. So if we wrote that as a colon, we'd write this as 1:40. And to use the word 2, we can write this as 1 to 40. So we know that all ratios can be written as a fraction, decimal, or percent format. So a percent is any ratio, like that keyword ratio, is that compares a number out of 100. So 89% can be written as 89 out of 100. And 25% can be written as 25 out of 100. So once again, we got to write this percent 3 ways. So if we're going to write it 99% as a fraction, so since any percent means out of 100, we can put 99 in the numerator and 100 in the denominator. Using the colon now, we take our fraction, just do the 2 dots and 100. And using the word 2, we can do 99 to 100. So with 4%, we write this as a fraction, 4/100. And we can simplify by dividing the top and the bottom by 4. So that equals 1/25. We're going to use the colon, so we do 1 we use our colon, 2 dots, 25. And using the word 2, we can write 1 to 25.